Welcome back to Living with a Classic, and if you're new to my channel, I hope you stick around and consider subscribing. And I'm here in my 1975 Jaguar XJ6, which used to be my daily driver, and I hope it will be again sometime soon. Sitting down here in storage, so that's why it's a little bit dark, but put some lights in front here, so hopefully you can still see me pretty well. And it's still a lovely place to be. I love what I did to the interior with this car, the upgrades of the seats, and when we get the engine sorted, I will definitely finish all of this, but it sort of feels pointless at the moment doing that when I can't really drive it. So a really brief recap of what happened if you're new. Basically, head gasket failed, or I don't think it's the head gasket. I think there's an internal crack in the block or some internal movement or something in the block. It failed, and I put the car away, and then I had a bunch of comments on that video of people asking me to try this stuff, try kseal. So I did, and you know what? It worked. It worked really well for over a month, and then symptoms came back. It was misfiring at idle, and it was putting coolant in cylinder number 2. Here we are, but I thought, I have nothing to lose because I don't plan on rebuilding this engine. I plan on replacing it because I've had the head off and checked. That's fine. Done the head gasket twice just to make sure I didn't do anything wrong. So it has to be something in the block, and there's no point in repairing that. So we're going to get a different engine. It will still be an XK engine, and more on that a little bit later in the video. But I decided to email kseal and just tell them about my experience. I did not complain or anything like that. And actually, I'm going to share with you my email conversation with them. I'll remove some parts, like the names of the customer support people, which have all been great. I've almost never had such good customer support at a company. So well done, kseal, for doing that. But let me share you the email I sent to them. So here it is. Hi, my name is Adam, and in my free time, I run a YouTube channel, Living with a Classic, where I daily drive classic cars. I had a coolant consumption issue with one of my cars, a 1975 Jaguar XJ6, and I tried your product. At first, it worked very well. However, after a few weeks, it started using coolant again, and I found hydrocarbons in the coolant again. I hope it doesn't come across as a complaint, because it isn't at all. I'm very impressed with how well your product worked at first, and how it had me a few more weeks enjoyment with the car. However, maybe the product is more of a get you home product for some engines and some coolant situations. If so, it did a very good job. And then I posted links to 3 videos I had, so trying kseal after 4 weeks, and then when it failed. Once again, I hope this doesn't come across as a complaint, but I just wanted to share my experience. I will be keeping a bottle of your product for long road trips because it seems to be able to be used to get you home. And I didn't know what to expect, but I got a reply almost instantly where a lovely guy wrote back to me. Hi Adam, thank you for getting in touch. I just wanted to let you know I've been taking a look at the videos later this week. I've only had a brief look at them, but I want to give them proper time. I shall be in touch later this week. And he was in touch about a week and a half later, which I don't think is bad. I personally work with customer support. I know how much we have to do. So that was fantastic. And then he replied with a really nice long email, which was also like, I'm very surprised from a big, large company taking their time to reply to, my email. I'm very impressed. All right, so hi Adam. I've now taken the time this morning to view all your videos, all 3 videos. I have to commend you on 3 honest and very well thought out productions. The original fault, cure, and then failure is something we see, and you did a good job of explaining and the cause of the leak could be. And my only point where my customer service at is that you didn't mention the guarantee policy, and I did not. There is a guarantee policy on this, so if your leak is fixed at first, it says that under the little tab you can open up here. If the leak is fixed and then it comes back, you can get a free bottle of this stuff sent to you. And the thing is, I imported this from the UK just because I can't get it here locally, so they can't send me a free bottle to Sweden because they don't have any distribution here, but they told me if I supply them with a UK address, they'd be more than happy to send over a bottle, which I thought was very nice. And then they also said that I could also then get a bottle of their ultimate, their their better version of kseal to have, and I thought that was very nice as well. And they can't shed any further light on that I could have done anything differently. They thought I did a perfect job of following the instructions and using the product as intended. They do say that some leaks cannot be fixed, and that's just the case. And I completely agree. It's only very small leaks and only in certain places. So if I have an internal crack somewhere or something that keeps moving, so even if you have, like something that seals it up, if it keeps moving every single heat cycle, then of course it's going to start leaking again. So I understand that. And then he also included some pictures and things of other customers who have done some things when it's more of external leaks, but this is not an external leak. And then I just wrote them back asking if it was okay if I shared this information. And he said, I'm more than happy to for me to share the information. They really like that. And they also said that if anyone watching has any questions about kseal, they're feel free to reach out to them on their website. You have the contact information. And then he just, sent me some of the normal things here. So what you can, like symptoms of head gasket leaks and those things, which is just nice information to have. And he also said that if you have any questions, if you think kseal will work in your car, you can always contact them before purchasing it and tell them about your symptoms, and they will let you know what they think. And he says, I never give any false hope. If I don't think it's going to work, I will tell them it won't work. So I thought that was really, really nice and great customer support. So that's really just what I wanted to share, that I was quite surprised just by how well they treated my videos and how well they treated me as a customer. And I'm very, very impressed. So this was an idea I had over on my Patreon. I posted the first original email and just said that, let's see what happens. And now I got some replies. I thought I want to tell everyone about my experience with kseal. Yes, it didn't work for me, but I am very happy with their customer support. And I think that speaks a lot about the company. I mean, I made a video showing that it didn't work for me, and they still took their time to reply to me and be really nice and polite. So that's really cool. Two more things on the XJ6 before I end this video. Yes, I think I have located a replacement engine. A friend of mine has a car with the engine in where it's really just a parts car, but the engine is good. So I'm going to have a look over it one more time, and we've already sort of made a deal that if the engine passes sort of the test I'm going to do on it, I will remove it from that car and take it home and then put it in this car. So that will happen. I'm going to go see it sometime in the middle of next month, or wait, the month after that, the middle of November. He's pretty busy. He travels a bit. I'm kind of busy as well. He lives, an hour and a half away or something. So our schedules collide, but we have booked a day and I will have a look at it. And I'm actually going to bring along tools and everything, do the quick test. I've already seen it once. And if it passes that, I will try and rip it out all in one day and bring along a friend and hopefully bring it with me home. And then it should be not that much to get it in the car here. I'm not going to probably do too much to it, but that will be future videos. I'd also like to thank a longtime viewer of the channel, Jeff Harrison, who very kindly, after the last video on this car where I showed that the engine really has failed and I'm looking for a replacement one, he contacted me via email and very generously offered to donate some funds towards the engine swap. And I really, really want to thank him for that. I asked him if it was okay to mention the video, and he said I was fine. And just really touched and honored that someone that I don't really know, who lives on the other side of the world, who's watched my videos. And I live in the middle of nowhere, 15 minutes from a small town that has less than 1,800 people in. Really in the middle of nowhere. And to have thousands of people watch these videos and someone reach out to me willing to help me get my car back on the road, that really means a lot. And that's something I really do love about the community I felt that we built here on this channel, that I hope it seems that you guys really enjoy the content, and I really enjoy that you guys watch and comment and all the interaction in the comments. It's so much fun. So thank you so much for all of that, and a special thank you to Jeff for his very generous donation. So I want to end that video here. That's it. Bit short update. We do have some tinkering things coming really soon. I just got new old stock fuel lines, the solid metal fuel lines for the XJ12 that go from the tank into into the boot area. I got new old stock those that we're going to fit all that. That should come out really soon. I'm working on the VAS type as well. And I got some big news on the 66 S-Type coming up also. So all these fun things are coming up here in the fall. So if you like this video, please give a thumbs up, share it with your friends. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel. It really does help out a lot. Until next time, I'm Adam. This was Living with a Classic. I'll see you soon.